Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. We on a journey over here. We truly, truly are. I was just meditating and, meditating to God. Honey, that's all I do is meditate to God because God has removed me from the spiritual warfare. I'm not affected by it. And pretty soon, I won't be affected by anything, or the news and any of that. Because see, I see one thing about the news. They want to drive you and drive you and drive their point across. They want you to do this. They want you to do that. They want you to see this. They want you to see that. They want you to see the oppression. It's not enough stories in the news about the positive contributions of people in society to me. We have legends, and all legends aren't famous. We need to begin to lift some folks, begin to look at people in a different light, not take the news and turn into a stereotype, turn and twist the news about a different breed of people. And I'm not just talking about Africans. I'm talking about everybody. Turn everybody into a different kind of way. We focus so much on Marjorie Greene and Matt Gaetz and Donald Trump and all this different stuff. What happened to life? What happened to life? Where did life go? That MSNBC, all you want to focus on every day is this. This drama that this man is not even important anymore. His rallies and different stuff that he doing, he's a private citizen now. Why are you focusing on what this man is doing? Why don't you move on with life? It's time to grow. And so look, so I just turned away from it. I don't even have a TV. I could get a TV, but I don't want a TV. What for? They gonna show me the same thing. Look, I need to see something different. I need to see how to grow. I need to see what we doing to make the world a better place. We focusing on some foolishness. And what these people done. I'm telling you, this is news, yes. But look, you can't just focus all day on this, and the oppression. We understand what's going on, but look, it's time to get growing on. It's time to focus on the solution, and the solution is to grow. It's not and we need to focus on the beauty of everything. Focus on life. I'm gonna tell you something. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. There was a queen who once lived here, and she was murdered. Really, she really was. Her life was stolen from her. She was killed in a concentration camp. Anne Frank. But all around Anne Frank didn't have no TV to watch. Anne Frank didn't have anything. Anne Frank was suffering. She was dying. Her and her family, all around them was death. That's all she saw was death. Everywhere, death, evilness, hate. But then at the same time, guess what? God took her focus off of that. Made Anne Frank a legend. Took her focus off all the evil and the death that was all around her to focus on the beauty, to tell us everything is beautiful. Focus on God. Focus on, even though she's dying, all around her is death. That's what I'm saying. Look at us. Everywhere we turn on the TV, turn on the news, it's oppression and death. All kind of drama in the news. All kind of drama on TV, drama here, drama there, drama everywhere. So therefore, where you gonna have drama at? There, with you. That chaos, negativity, and drama gonna seep in. It's gonna become you. Because what you speak over your life and laugh over your life and talk about over your life and bring in your life becomes your life. It does. But look here. I done turned from that, honey. God is my life. Every day I keep the tracker on the Lord. Where God at? What we gonna do today, God? Come on, God. We ready? God, I'm ready to grow. Soon as my eyes open up, honey, it's time to grow. It's growing time. Time to grow, ding, ding, ring-a-ling, time to grow. So I get up and grow, honey, get up and sow. Get up because God told me so. God said, go grow. God said, tell them to grow. It's time we got the plan. Look, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all may think God is a magician. And I'm going to tell you something. God works some miracles, honey. God can do some things. God can say zip, zap, there you go, blip, blap. But God want us to know. Into each life, some rain must fall. Take the rain and grow. Grow with the rain. I told you so. I'm here with you by his spirit. He is in you. He is the comforter. Rise, kings and queens. God is in you. So you are the keeper of the dream. Keep on rolling on. You can't give up. Now you done came too far. Don't give up. Hold on to God. Hold on to God's unchanging hand, honey. Because God done gave us a plan. Yes, God can make all kind of stuff done. God can lift up spoons, throw dishes, do all kind of different things. Stuff that the evil was doing, just let me know you know that you're there. God, just show me a sign that you're there. Just show me something. Honey, God will show you the sign. It may not be the sign you want to see. You know, it may not be him lift that plate up for you to see or some foolishness like that. But God is there, honey. Trust God. Trust me. I know. I'm a living witness, and I'm telling you so. It is true. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all things shall be added unto you. Honey, I'm a walking, living witness to the testimony. It is true. Honey, I'm telling you, because I've been going through. I've been there, done that, went through. You know, and on top of everything, you know, things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. And it's so tragic. That corona is steady happening. It ain't done happening. It's steady happening. You know, people are still dying. You know, but we are at the endemic of the pandemic. You know, I'm declaring it in the name of God that we are at the endemic of the pandemic. I did read this. See, I try to catch up on some things. You know, I read that, you know, it's going to be like a seasonal thing. You know, but, you know, we got to still mask up. You know, what? Bless you if you take the vaccine. Bless you if you don't. You know, mask up and wise up. You know, be safe. Isolate. You know, keep your distance and wash your hands. Be safe. That's what I do, kings and queens. Just be safe. You know, just as you going about it, you got to be safe anyway. Be cautious. You know, don't run all up on folks. You know, allow people to have their personal space. One thing that Corona stopped. Folks running all up in your face. They used to do that all the time. Run all up in your face and be all up in your personal space. Hey, back up a minute. Hold on. I know what you're saying. But wait, just give me some space here. Let me, you know, because see, I got to be able to think. You know, I got, you know, Holy Spirits around me. So I know what they talking about, they and them, you know, because see, it's more of me too. You know, God is with me. So, you know, so back up. Look, you know, it's a barrier, it's a boundary, you know, so that's how we got to be. You know, we got to be careful as we growing about each and every day. God is good all the time, all the time. God is good. You know, I'm doing some things with the podcast, helping it to grow just as with anything that you love. You got to put time in it. You got to, you know, cultivate it, move it, shift it around. And honey, I'm on that podcast. I'm with Grow 24/7. Grow is my life. I don't just do Grow and then go sit and watch TV, go do something else for a while. Grow is my life. Grow is what I do 24/7. I even dream about growing. You know, I dream about grow. I don't have nightmares no more. I dream about grow. You know, my dreams about my life, you know, my testimony, the wisdom I get from God, the side I got from God, that love to pray it forward. See, that's how God move. God move with a plan. God don't move by man. God move with a plan. God don't move by evil. God is not tempted by evil. God is not is more powerful than evil. God is over evil. You are over evil. Evil can only do what you allow it to. Allow it to do nothing. Allow it to flee from you. You know, just like he turned and flee from me. When I told him I wasn't going to turn my back on God, he left on up out of there. Not another word. Turned on his heel and walked out the door. Evil shall flee from you. You don't speak life over yourself. Don't speak death, speak life. You know, woe is not you. You know, rise up from that. You got to forgive you. You know, that was the last person I realized I had to forgive. You know, I had to forgive the racists. I had to forgive the things that went on in the past to my ancestors because I was upset about that. You know, for a while, you know, realizing that I ain't mean nothing. I didn't mean nothing to this country. You know, I really didn't. To the United States, I didn't mean nothing to the United States. You know, I don't. Because, see, we got to right the wrong. WRITE. We got to right the wrong that's been done to the people. We can't just sweep it under the rug and keep going. We got to right the wrong. The wrong got to be righted. What been done to Africans? What Africans have contributed to this world, to this country and the world, honey. It was a slave trade agreement going on. I'm telling you, it was Africans were shipped all over the world. Millions and millions and millions and millions. And then, when it ended, so some ancestors were left there in Africa to suffer. But the world was built up. I got to tell it like it is. I got to tell it, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here to tell it. Some folks ain't gonna like it. But I'm gonna tell the truth. Because God is the truth, the way, and the light. And I'm gonna tell you through the truth, the way, and the light. And that is through God. So look, we got to right the wrongs. We got to come up as a people, and realize where we been, so we can know where we going. See, we can't just we can't just forget that. We got to remember that. And we got to turn from that. And we got to rise from that. Because what we going through now is oppression. The oppression has affected us all. It has. It's a lot of injustice going on. And it's not just Africans, honey. It's affecting a whole lot of folks, whole lot of different people. Oppression comes in all forms, all colors, all shapes, all sizes. Because look here, we up in a spiritual warfare. We caught all up, tangled all up in this spiritual warfare. Don't even know how to get out of there. Don't know how to get up from ground zero because we done tossed the hero. We done said, take God out of that, take God out of that, and take God out of that. We done took God out of so much that the folks now, done just lost their mind. The oppression and just took over. But here come God, honey. I'm telling you, through me, through a haunted house, to tell you that I wasn't alone in there with them evil spirits like I thought I was. God was in there with me, honey. God gave me the strength, the power to step up, to rise up and to not be defeated. Because I almost was by that last 6-foot weapon that formed against me. I was almost defeated because that was his desire was to defeat me, honey, after everything we went through, honey, because I went through some things with him. A gambling addiction, gamble his whole check away. The only thing that stopped him, I tried to stop him. I tried everything, and it never worked. I tried Gambler Anonymous. He told me to go. I didn't even gamble. I'm trying to help you. He wouldn't go nowhere, wouldn't go do nothing, but the only thing that stopped him was coronavirus. That stopped him from going to the gambling casino then. Whether he done stopped up now, my friend, I don't know. I hope he growing. I really do, but I'm going on with the mission, honey. $42 million. That is the price for my daughter's life. I had to cap it. So I capped it at $42 million. You came in to destroy me. And in the process, a 13-year-old girl watched you try to destroy her mother after she poured her love out to you as her stepdaughter. Okay, well, we're going to make an example out of you, sir. Yes, we are. We're about to make an example out of you because you admitted to me in orally and in writing that you a narcissist. So there you grow. Mr. Brian Hunt, you about to grow. You about to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. It's time for some folks to rise. It's time to out some behavior. See, we got some folks out here who doing these kind of things. On these websites and stuff. Yeah, you're going to meet some black people, but it ain't going to be the kind of black people you want to meet. It's going to be some weapons out there that form up against you. Nothing against the dating site because some of them got some success rates. Really, they do. It ain't for me no more, honey. Whatever I got coming through growth. I ain't looking on black people meet, white people meet, no people meet, except the people I meet through growth. Those are kings and queens. Rising and keeping with the dream. I'm telling you, so birds of a feather flock together. We flock in love over here. Over there, they flocking in the spiritual warfare. But look, honey, God is here grabbing them up, snatching them up. They getting ready to grow. We getting ready to rise up. We getting ready to sow. We getting ready to rise like the great big tide and rise and drive this evil and hate out and make the world great. Come on with the water hose. We got to hold down some places. We really need to throw some seeds and hold down over there in Afghanistan and quell that Taliban. And tell them it's time to let them women and girls go to school, let them work, and don't be no fool. You say you love God. It's too hot to be all wrapped up tied up like that. Why they gotta walk around looking like that? I gotta say it like it is. I'm sorry. I got to say it like it is, honey. And if we gonna come together as a people, somebody got to say it like it is. Somebody do, don't you think? Well, it's gonna be me. I'm all right. Don't worry about it. God got me. God got my back, honey. I'm all right. I'm the gingerbread woman. I'm on a mission from God, honey. I'm on a love spree. That evil can't catch me. I'm running to and fro too. But see, I'm ducking and dodging that spiritual warfare ball. I'm ducking and dodging, honey. It ain't gonna hit me, because look, if it hits you, you're gonna fall. But see, you got God. Hold on to the rod and the staff, and God gonna push you right back up, honey. But I'm gonna tell you something about me. I ain't falling. I ain't falling for the trips and the setups, the falls and the get-ups. None of that. I'm growing on in God each and every day for a better way. Rising up in God. I love grow. Grow is my life, honey. I will grow each and every day for the rest of my life. It's either grow or die. And I got to grow. See, I did it my way. Yeah. The King, Mr. Frank Sinatra, yes. Okay. I did it my way all those years. But look, now it's time to do it God's way, honey. It's time to do it God's way. It's time to come on now. Let go and let God. We already did it our way, and look where it done got us all messed up. You may have got a whole lot of stuff around you, honey. I already know. You may got a whole lot of stuff around you. Furniture, cars, rings, bling, bling, everything. But honey, do you got God? Do you got God in your heart? Do you got God from the start? See, what you gonna do with all that bling bling? Honey, what you need to be doing is using it to help lift somebody. You see a need, pray for it in love. Because see, when you leave here, when the soul transition, you got to give an account. What did you do? Well, I did me. I was over there doing me. Made sure I had me. Okay, well, go back down there and do you. Go finish doing you, because you ain't done doing you. See, I was over there in the house with some evil spirits that was doing them. Doing evil on this earth, and were condemned in that house. They were condemned. That's why they were there to torment me. Daily, each and every day, I step out the door. And I felt them. Then I knew it was time to go back in. It wasn't time to come out yet. When daylight come, and I'm telling you, when daylight, it still was dark in there. It was dark in there. And the flies is just terrible. It was just an evil house. That was the worst one. But then again, it was the best one. Because that was where growth was born. And I thank God for growth. I thank God each and every day that what I went through it for God, honey. I went through it for you, for your breakthrough. Because I done got mine. Grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I'm so very happy on today. I'm so happy as long as the day say day, I know that's God's day. Whatever day it is, it's God's day. Honey, I don't even keep up with the days. You say, Thursday. Ask me what day, Thursday, Friday. It's God's day. That's what day it is to me, really. And I thank God on the path that he has me on the path of righteousness. I'm trying, I'm striving each and every day to reach my breakthrough. God to remove me from the spiritual warfare, so I don't have to deal with the haters, the frenemies, and none of these. It's just me and God, honey, and my babies, and that's it. Ain't nobody overcoming in the lighthouse messing with none of the controls but me. So I thank God for that. I thank God each and every day. I thank God for what he got on the way. Because God got some better things for me, honey. God already told me so. Take care of the small things and I will grant you with the great things. Back then I was on the radio. And now here I grow in God, going not nationwide, but worldwide. Growing up in God, rising like the great big tide. And as I rise, I'm bringing up great kings and queens with me. If you ever notice a tide, it ain't just so wide. It's real wide. It goes way. Ooh, look how long that tide is. That tide just keep getting wider and wider because guess what? Rising up like the great big tide, You rise up, great warriors with you. That's what I'm going to do. Rise up, great kings and queens. Come on, keepers of the dream. We're going to keep rolling on. Genuine equality and righteousness shall flow like the mighty stream. So let's grow. Soul Train gang. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. Let's rise.